Always happy to share my experiences. You've probably heard the saying, and this goes a little deeper than just storage, but uh, I believe that our story might be the key that unlocks somebody else's prison cell. And whether that has to do with, some deeper rooted struggles or some very superficial storage stuff or anything in between, I'm an open book when it comes to that stuff. I believe that, you know, you hearing how I did certain things for better or worse, right? I make mistakes, but how I did it, how some of my students have done it that's differed from me and worked out, um, is it just gives you a broader perspective to approach your own circumstances, and there's something to be said for a lot of this stuff, especially, believe me when I tell you, I was fortunate to make the move into storage when I did and quit my day job because I didn't have kids. We lived pretty simply and it was just easy to take the plunge. That's not where everybody's coming from, but the same mental struggles, the limiting beliefs, the fear, the anxiety, all of those things um, contribute to the challenges, and there are there are ways to cope with those that oftentimes we think, well, I got to do this, this, and this, and I got to get to here, and then I'll be able to go be a storage guy. But that's just how society would force us, would cause us to think. The truth is, we I believe that all of us we're far closer to the life we want than we can imagine. We just unconsciously put these barriers in our own way. The limiting beliefs, basically, that have been conditioned into us, and it takes getting around the right group of people that have walked the path before you, to show you, hey, that just because you think that's true doesn't mean it necessarily is. So let's explore it and let's decide, one, if it is true, and if we can't confirm that it's true, let's look at whether or not it's a helpful belief or not. And I believe whether a thought that we have about, whatever situation we're in, about leaving our job, we have these beliefs, and those beliefs are either going to help us or harm us in our endeavor. I believe that's far more important than whether the belief is true or false, because we all believe